If you have ever had the misfortune of dealing with a narcissistic or toxic person, then you know just how difficult it can be. Now, if you've decided to confront a narcissist, it's important to keep one thing in mind. This is going to be the battle of a lifetime, especially if you've let a narcissist manipulate and control you for a long time. So, changing the dynamics will not be an easy task, but it's a fight that's totally worth it. Know that narcissists are abusive by nature because they lack empathy. They also get offended easily and struggle to understand the needs and perspectives of others. Even the smallest thing can trigger them. And when they're angry, they might resort to using derogatory language, name-calling, confrontations, emotionally withdrawing, or giving you the silent treatment. And what's even more unsettling is how calmly and coldly they can execute these actions. It can be really disconcerting, even more so than just being rejected outright. Recognize that the narcissist is unlikely to change. Once you grasp this, you'll feel a sense of relief knowing you can redirect your energy elsewhere. It may even be the toughest battle you'll ever face. But trust us, it will be worthwhile. And although it may seem insurmountable, there is always hope. Today, we'll share with you 10 powerful ways to defeat toxic narcissists. It's time to take back your power and reclaim control of your life. Number 1. Remember that you're not responsible for their feelings. It's totally okay if you get emotional when dealing with them. They might try to label you as overly sensitive as a result, but don't let them push you to your limits. Stay composed and keep your cool. If they get angry at you, just let them be angry. Eventually, they'll calm down and move on. Now, if they try to blame their negative emotions on you, don't accept that. By making you responsible for their emotions, they're just trying to manipulate and control you into doing whatever they want. Don't fall for their traps. Remember, their feelings are not your responsibility. Number 2. Avoid deceiving yourself and making excuses for their behavior. You're probably an empath if you're watching this. And one thing empaths tend to do is deceive themselves about the identity of the narcissist. Even if they suspect the narcissist is being dishonest, for instance, they'll often look the other way and go easy on them. Why? It's because empaths feel for the narcissist's situation. They can even believe that if they take the blame or offer a way out, the narcissist will change. But this is simply not true. Narcissists are experts at manipulating empaths. So it's important to recognize their tactics. Avoid making excuses for their behavior. And if you think a narcissist is lying, it's crucial to investigate and find out the truth. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, which is something empaths are prone to doing. Look for solid evidence to get a clearer perspective. Don't make excuses for them or hope for a different outcome. It's important to acknowledge and accept that they are indeed a narcissist. Number 3. Be courageous. Being around a narcissist is like constantly being caught up in chaos. They feed on controlling empaths through fear, which is why dealing with them requires unwavering courage. Sadly, seeking help from others often falls short because most people are hesitant to get involved due to fear. Some may even refuse to listen or turn against you, allowing the narcissist to twist the truth and paint you as the villain in the story. Narcissists, being pathological liars, eventually expose their true selves with contradictions in their actions and words. But believe that eventually, the truth about the narcissist will come out. In the meantime, it's crucial to build inner strength. Let go of your fears and surround yourself with supportive people, particularly those who uplift your well-being and overall quality of life. By surrounding yourself with good people and striving for a fulfilling life, the lies spread by the narcissist will crumble. Release your fears and the narcissist will naturally fade away from your life. Number 4. Develop the habit of saying no. When dealing with a narcissist, you need a powerful tool, and it's the ability to confidently say no. You see, narcissistic individuals are completely consumed by their self-centeredness. They genuinely believe they have the right to invade your personal space, for instance, which is why they'll snoop through your belongings, dictate your emotions, and even take credit for your achievements. On top of that, they may offer unsolicited advice and pressure you to discuss personal matters in public. Boundaries mean little to them, and they often overstep without even realizing it. That's why it's crucial to clearly communicate and establish the boundaries that are important to you. Then, don't let them cross those boundaries. The challenge is that we often forget how easy it can be to say no. We might say it, but lack the confidence to stick to our decision. The solution is simple. Just keep saying no. Develop that habit, especially when dealing with them. Be firm with your boundaries, but avoid using ultimatums. If you're dealing with a narcissist, using ultimatums might make them respond with their own ultimatums. Instead, establish firm boundaries and confidently decline. Number 5. Don't respond to them until they stop attacking you. When a narcissist starts to abuse you, they won't stop. They might use verbal attacks, resort to character assassination, yell at you, or treat you like you're worthless. But you don't have to tolerate it. Instead of getting into it with them, choose not to engage. Narcissists feed off attention, even if it's negative. This means if you respond to their initial attack, it'll only encourage them to keep going. And the cycle of abuse will go on and on. Also, they want someone to take their punches. And if you keep engaging with them during their attacks, you inadvertently become their punching bag. So, it's crucial to assert yourself and avoid getting drawn into their abusive behavior. You deserve better than that. Number 6. Address them directly by their name. Using someone's name when talking to them can have a powerful impact on narcissists. It shows that you're not afraid of them, which can unsettle them. By confidently using their name, you establish yourself as someone who won't be intimidated. Here's the thing. Narcissists see people as objects, not as unique individuals. So when you address them by their name, you show that you're different and that you're emotionally superior to them. By incorporating their name throughout a conversation, you disrupt their expectations and throw them off balance. Number 7. Don't get pressured by them. Narcissists will always try to manipulate and coerce you into doing what they want, even if it means ignoring your preferences. So it's important to stand your ground and not give in to their pressure. How? Well, take a moment to think about whether you actually want to do something they're asking. And if not, don't hesitate to ignore their demands. You can even distance yourself from the situation physically. Remember, you have every right to say no to anything that doesn't align with your desires. Just be assertive. Talk openly and honestly with the narcissist. Let them know how their words and actions affect you. Just try to stay calm and composed when you do it. This approach usually leads to better outcomes. Number 8. During conversations, tell them to stick to the topic. Never let the narcissist steer the conversation away from the topic. It's a common tactic they use to hurt someone because they want to shut down any further argument. In this case, they want to hurt you so you'll lose the conversation. But here's the thing. Don't let them succeed in that. Keep bringing the conversation back to the main issue. This will effectively put a stop to their games. But don't get into a fight with them because that's exactly what they want. And if they attack you, resist the temptation to retaliate. Remember, they want to try to push your buttons and make you lose control just so they can play the victim. Don't let them. Stay composed and don't let their intensity sway you into changing the discussion. Number 9. Whenever they lie or deceive you, call them out. Narcissists, let us tell you, they love to use lies and deception to mess with your head. It's like they want you to question your own sanity, but you can stop that from happening. How? You've got to stand up for yourself, calmly and confidently. One trick that works like a charm is keeping detailed records of everything. Write down every important piece of information and share it with your trusted loved ones. That way, there's no hiding or pretending when the narcissist is around others. Now here's the deal. As you start uncovering the truth and exposing their actions, they might try to twist things around. But guess what? They're only digging a deeper hole for themselves. Trust us, people will eventually see their true colors and distance themselves. And hey, if the narcissist starts bad-mouthing you, don't even sweat it. And remember, anyone who believes their twisted version of events isn't worth having in your life. Eventually, you'll find genuine friends who support you and help you build a healthy and fulfilling life. Number 10. Avoid making them the focus of your entire life. Have you ever been to a zoo and seen those signs that say, "Do not feed the animals"? Well, the same idea applies when dealing with narcissists. You don't want to feed their ego because it only makes things worse. Let us explain what we mean by that. See, narcissists are incredibly self-centered. They're always focused on satisfying their own wants and needs. So, when you shower them with praise, it doesn't actually make them feel better or motivate them to do better. Instead, it just fuels their instability and makes them think they're better than everyone else, including you. It's important to remember not to cater to their ego, just like you wouldn't feed a bear. Sometimes you even have to remind them that they're not the center of the universe. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.